people, like, you know.
30
Yeah.
seconds until
That guy who
minions
could throw a
spawn.
car goes to the supermarket and you get in an argument with him, he could probably throw you, you know, across the meat section and
Yeah.
break your back or something. You won't expect it. Wow, this guy
Yeah.
flew me across the meat section. But you ain't an MMA fighter. You know, you ain't a boxer. You ain't whatever. Any kind of professional athlete, whatever profession he's in, respect it. Don't disrespect.
Now you're thinking.
Straight up.
Now you got me thinking about fights in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. There's no weight classes in
Minions have
supermarkets.
spawned.
No way.
I remember a few years ago, this dude was talking about jumping on one of the running backs. And I asked him, they were the same size physically. I was like, you really think you could beat that guy? He's like, we're the same size. I said, yeah, but I've seen him run over 5 guys his size. I never seen you run over nothing. You got a hard time going up the steps. You mess with this boy. You know what I'm saying? See, you're the same size, but you ain't the same thing, man. Come on.
Yeah, people don't understand a super athlete.
Yeah,
They don't understand
man.
until.
That's why we have the ability to buck our eyes, to express that. To express that when you get surprised. Oh shit! You know, when you,
I didn't
mean it.
I wasn't practicing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't hang out with dudes that talk shit.
Nope.
Talk shit
I
about
don't hang out
how they
with
fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's
Get
Those
away.
guys are useless.
But now, and then I'm telling you, if you come around me and talk about who you with, because a lot of my friends are fighters, and I've seen them in the room, I'm just letting them know how you feel. That's how I roll.
That was the funniest
Let
fucking
them know how
moment.
you feel.
It was me, Brad Blackburn, Maurice Smith, and one other, Ivan Salivary. All UFC fighters or kickboxers, and we're all out at a restaurant, and Charlie is convincing everybody
Yes.
that the ridge hand, that y'all are sleeping on the ridge hand. And he was talking about
that all on
the
video.
Chicago ridge hand, the different types of ridge hands, and they were laughing. They were trying to say, yeah, like you can't even. But Charlie stuck to his fucking guns.
You know who used the rich hand was the Iceman in one of the very first UFC joints. My man Chuck Liddell knocked out Yarborough with a ridge hand.
Chuck Liddell never fought Yarborough. He
For
fought
some big giant dude.
Keith Hackney fought Yarborough.
And I was like, yo.
Yeah, he did though. He
with a
hit
ridge
him.
hand.
Yeah, well, he hit him with like an open palm strike to the head too. He hit him with a bunch of different things, but he definitely.
And I
hit him
was
with
like,
ridge
yo. But I would never use
Yeah.
a ridge hand in the street.
See, open palm strike. That even sounds like it's just gonna.
Yo, but listen
go
though,
in your head.
who just executed a beautiful open palm strike, national television? Yeah, all give her a round of applause right now. The wife
Oh, yeah.
of Rupert Murdoch. Let's
What
give her a
happened?
round of applause.
Rupert Murdoch's
Rupert
wife.
Murdoch's wife, man. You
What happened?
You just see the press conference when Rupert Murdoch was getting interviewed, and this dude tried to come in with the pie and hit him from the side, and his wife came out with the open hand palm strike and broke his nose.
Whoa.
His wife is young, and she's not old like him. She's like in her 30s, man.
Look at him.
She didn't even hesitate.
30-year-old pizza
They
ass.
showed the dude
Fight
on the
for
elevator
him.
with a
Right.
band-aid on his nose and shit.
Break
No,
noses for him.
Broke his
Wow.
nose, man.
Rupert Murdoch, you know, despite of all
And
his
she's
evil
beautiful.
intentions,
And she's beautiful.
and she's hot. Well, he's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that guy's got a lot of power in this world.
And a beautiful
Rupert
wife
Murdoch?
that could kick your ass, man.
That's
I
incredible.
mean, that's what you can say you got it all. When you can tell your wife, you go take care of that guy. She comes over, why ya? You can tell she knows martial arts by the way she went straight with the open palm here, straight, blah, right to the nose, man.
She beat you up with yoga.
Nah, she came with it, man.
What an old school move, though, hitting somebody with a pie.
Yeah, shaving cream.
We were talking. I mean, what was so funny about the whole thing is, not long before that, we were just talking. And we were like, "What is the defense with that?"
Right.
Charlie's like,
Ask
"Ow,
Joe
ow."
first. Ask Joe first.
Okay, let's ask Joe.
If you was doing something live and somebody did that to you, would you laugh it off?
It really depends. It depends on if I felt malice from them, if I felt like they hated me, if I felt like, you know, they were
They
lashing
try
out.
to embarrass you. They come-
Yeah, but people try to embarrass people just because they're idiots and they want attention. It would all depend entirely on the moment. But I would hope that I wouldn't do anything stupid.
All right, so I said my answer was I would whip the person's ass, right? And then
That's something stupid.
This is what he pointed out that was funny. He said, but you got to remember this. Once the pie goes in, whatever you do after that, you do it with the pie. Makes it instant comedy. You whip the guy's ass all over the room. You got fire.
You did it with fire. You feel me?
To me, it would depend on the pie.
The
Yeah,
best
it
thing
could be
to do
delicious
Yeah,
pie.
it was like, what? Is that lemon meringue? Fuck yeah. Thank you, sir.
Are you gonna get hit in the face with lemon meringue pie, son? It's gonna
I
happen.
was like,
now.
I'll whip your ass. He's like, you'll be fighting with pie in your face. I was like,
You'll be
Well,
angry.
just like there's a lot of
angry with the pie in your face.
just like there's a lot of dummies that will look at a guy like Mike Tyson and really think that they can kick his ass. There are people that look at a guy like you, like on stage, and they get upset at you for some reason. They get upset at you for getting that attention. They get upset.
Oh
at you.
yeah. But
For-
then you know
they
what?
feel like they should be getting what you have.
I thank God that every time one of them stepped up, I had a baseball bat of jokes. You know, my reaction was always right on time, laser sharp, and they was burnt out of the audience like a cigarette. But you know, and he's been in to witness it, and I've been in to witness you doing it. I think you're one of the best I've ever seen do it. You inspired me. When I seen how deep you took it, I was like, well, I could go much harder than I've been going. Joe is telling this person, man, wow. You know what I'm saying? I see you evaporate people. So that told me that it's something that you definitely got to have as part of your game. If you're going to be standing up on the stage talking to people, you have to have the ability to, to do that.
Yeah.
If it comes up, you got to shoot them down and keep it moving. You can't be haggling with them, and because that's gonna break the whole continuity of the show up. The guys that can just hit them with the hammer and keep it moving are the best, man.
It's an unfortunate side effect of comedy, but we started out, Freeze and I were fucking Comedy Store veterans, man, and that was a place that nobody patrolled. There was no manager shushing the room. The Comedy Store was run by the guy on stage, and occasionally dudes got kicked out because the comic would go, just get these fucking people out of here, god damn. It would get to the point where it was just, you had to kick them out before the show couldn't go on. But there was always something there. That place was always drama. I've had glasses thrown at me on stage there. I've seen. You remember when Holtzman got knocked out by Martin Lawrence, his bodyguard?
We were just talking about that. Yes.
God damn, that place was chaos.
I remember. I remember Eddie Griffin. We were in the main room. We had a show. It was Martin Luther King's birthday, and after the show, this was when a DJ came on. This is the first time I heard this song, "No Vaseline."
Right.
Ice. You remember that?
Yeah.
And the DJ played it, and Dr. Dre and all of the Dog Pound.
And it was about Dr. Dre.
Yeah, they were all there, and Dre went up on stage and snatched the record off the turntable and snapped it in half, and that kicked off a riot. Tretch was in there, Tupac was in there. Tretch had that big chain with the padlock on it. He was swinging that over his head.
Oh my God.
All of this went on in the May room on Martin Luther King's birthday.
Wow.
I remember that.
Holy shit.
Remember I seen
That place was
Pryor-
fucking
Richard
crazy,
Pryor,
man.
His last wife, Flynn. Richard Pryor's last
Oh
wife.
yeah,
Flynn.
yeah.
Seen the weirdest woman out there. Boy. I was
At the Comedy Store.
Comedy Store. I was in the parking lot. Richard Pryor was performing that night. And she was standing by the back door. And this other chick came around and was getting ready to come up. They knew each other, obviously. She said to the other chick, "Didn't I tell you not to come to no more of Richard's shows?" Every time she hit another piece of jewelry came off. So when she got finished, all of this woman's rings and necklaces and everything and her wig was laying on the floor.
Wow.
And they was dragging her away, man. And then Richard Pryor went on stage and did 20 minutes on what just happened. Classic, man. Took it straight to the stage.
He went right on the stage
Took it
with it?
straight to the stage.
Oh, man. What year was this? Could you imagine if you fucking videotaped
A
that?
long time ago.
Can you imagine if you had a
No one was
videotape of that?
expecting that. That was like on the moment. She said, "Didn't I tell you not to come to no more of the Richard shows?" Pop, 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 pop. Just started firing on it, man.
How beautiful would that video be? To watch that, watch the ass kicking, to
Ass
Pryor
kick.
walking on stage, to
Just
Pryor
everything,
talking about
yeah.
the ass kicking.
It went
The
all over.
pre-show, you
Yeah.
don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
I
He went in there
performed
and did
with
20 minutes on what just happened outside.
I performed with Richard Pryor for a few weeks, right at the end, right when he stopped performing, when he was in a wheelchair. Remember they used to carry him
we
on
used to
stage?
come on in the OR room. I remember
I
that.
had to go on after him for weeks when we did that. I was that was the always spot Mitzi always gave me right after Richard Pryor.
When you go on after Richard,
You would eat dick like no other time. Like,
yeah, because it was sad. It was sad
They
watching
had-
Richard. You know, I mean, it was cool because once Richard would open his mouth, it was him.
Right.
I mean, you know, you could tell that he's, and then it was a weird effect because you'd be like, oh, yo, he's still there. He's still in there.
Right.
But then you would be like, wait a minute, he's in there. That's his body now. And that's what he's kind of, it seemed like he was more in prison after you heard him do stand-up. Because it was a realization, like, this is a man who has his wits, but does not have his motor skills and his functions, his bodily functions to match up with his wit.
Right.
And that just was, even though he was funny, even though he was sharp, it was sad.
Yeah, it seemed to me like there was a disconnect too toward the end. I don't think he was completely lucid. So when he would go on stage and talk about things, like they didn't always make sense, and
Right.
you know, he was dying, you know, and he would get this huge round of applause when he got off stage, where people just would say, you know, hey man, what are you looking at, man? There's not much time left, and this is one of the greatest comedians, maybe the greatest comedian to ever walk the face of the planet, the most influential, I think, of all time. And you're watching them as they're carrying him away, and then they introduce you. Jeff Richard gets on the piano. Ladies and gentlemen,
Joe Rogan!
from Hardball on Fox TV, please welcome Joe Rogan. And you go on stage and you have to do stand-up after Richard, and it takes at least 4 or 5 minutes to get him out of the room, because they're walking with him out of the room, because he can't really walk. So they have to carry him and walk with him really slowly, and everybody's clapping and standing, you know, like a war veteran just got off stage, you know?
That's who did just get off stage.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's a good one, yeah,
Definitely, man.
yeah.
I've seen that type of that working spirit. Other artists too, like Sammy Davis Jr. The last film he ever did was The Kid Who Loves Christmas, and I would happen to be in that movie, and that's when he died. I wouldn't came to work. He was there every day. You know? He died like a week or two after we finished shooting it. He was advanced cancer, but he was coming to work anyway.
Well, that's how Patrick Swayze did it too, right?
It's coming to work anyway.
Yeah, I guess why not? Fuck it. Just go out doing what you like doing.
You think that's what Steve Jobs is doing? You think that's why he stepped down today?
Yeah, but you know that Steve Jobs stepped down from Apple
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't change. Like,
Well, I don't know, man. Dude has he had pancreatic cancer, didn't he? Or liver cancer or something crazy. He had to get a liver transplant and fighting the cancer. Wasn't that what it was?
yeah, but you
The
think
liver got fucked up from the chemo or something.
you would Magic Johnson that shit like quickly, like you know, you'd pay for it and it'd be done.
What do you think he could do?
You know, like he just has all the money in the world. You think there would be, you know, that's just kind of to show you that there really isn't any help for for cancer.
Well,
you know, you
also-
can fix AIDS, but cancer you can't stop it, no matter how much money you have.
I think some people have a genetic
Yeah, it's a bad
inclination.
thing,
They can
man.
just get it. They just have a bad genetics. They're most likely gonna die of cancer young. That's very possible. But there's also a thing to be said for a guy who works as hard as Steve Jobs. That shit is just not healthy. You know, you're hitting that red line all the time.
That's true.
Your fucking engine is constantly going, man.
And-
I don't
and-
think that's healthy.
No, it's not.
So it can't be. It can't be.
That's-
It's not fun. If it's not fun, it's not healthy. You know, it's that simple, dude. You're a billionaire,
He's done
son.
it, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you have done it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can
You really,
relax.
you really can.
Eat some cookies, watch
Yeah.
some TV.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. He's got to eat like oatmeal cookies with like maple sugar.
hey,
He's got like some serious issues with his health. He's pretty fucked up. You know, and I don't know how much of that's genetic. I don't know about that argument. You know, how much is genetic, how much of it's
Well, I
real.
think a lot of it has to do with diet, man. You know, genetics, diet, all that.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's also
and stress. You know,
stress. A lot of executives, like Hollywood executives, a lot of those older guys, they start getting really sick. And I think it's a lot of it is just the pressure, you know. I knew this one guy, he used to work for my ex-girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend used to work for him, rather. Really nice guy, just 50 years old, had cancer, you know, out of nowhere, and he was dead within weeks. And it was just the weirdest thing ever. He just seemed like this nice guy, like, hey, Bob, what's going on? Nice to see you. He was always laughing and joking around, and then, boom, whatever it was, just hit him quick. And all of a sudden,
That's
he's
how
gone.
they killed my father and my brother. And both of them, you know, they got sick. They went to the doctor, diagnosed, treatment, and they passed away. It wasn't like, you know, it was a long battle, you know. Yeah, and with both of them, like my dad, he smoked, but when he was young, he had to. Right? My wife didn't smoke, didn't drink, did drugs, worked out, drank water every day, and didn't eat meat. Wow. None of that. But still, she passed away before she was 40. And diagnosed 6 months after my daughter was born. You don't have to keep on following checkups, and then boom, you get cancer. Yeah, man. So it's very deadly, and its origins are a mystery. It could be what you eat. It could be in your family. You know, it could just be you or your personality. You're a very tense person. You create it within yourself. It's deep. Very scary disease.
Yeah, imbalance is a frightening thing when it comes to your health. You know, when it really could be terminal. Like you could have a terminal imbalance. You could get your whole system so fucked up from thinking the wrong way, doing the wrong way, eating the wrong way, treating your body like shit, treating people like shit, and then next thing you know it.
Holding on to anger, all of that kind of stuff, holding grudges, all of that stuff it has to manifest somewhere.
Resolving a grudge is one of the best feelings ever. When you're cool with somebody, you know, when you weren't cool with them, and then all of a sudden you're cool with them, it's a nice feeling. It's a good, as a human being, it's a good feeling. You know, that's like that. Yeah, but keeping them and just thinking about this motherfucker, if I see this, just hold it on to shit like that, going over fake arguments in your head. If he says this, I'm gonna say that. It's like, what if he does this?
I
Oh, this
learned it. Like, for a long time in my life, I had to learn it. Don't keep grudges. Don't dwell on negative. You know, I had to learn it.
You want to be hard. You want to tell them to go fuck themselves for life, bitch.
I was reading on Twitter. I was reading on Twitter the other day, and somebody quoted a tweet or a quote from Mandela, and he said, "Resentment is like drinking a bottle of poison to kill your enemy."
Whoa, that's deep.
That is deep.
It is true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, you gotta figure out a way to make people that you hate, people that annoy you, people that only become a source of positivity to you.
Right.
Figure out a way to, no matter how cunty somebody gets with you, never let it affect you. Only take it as a source of inspiration.
You know what's made me better with that? Twitter. It's made me better with that.
Because he's constantly assholes.
Remember how many times I jumped on Twitter?
You can't see and you can't wrap your hands around it.
Go through dive through the
Does that
machine
drive you
and
nuts
start
when people talk
choking.
shit to you?
Yeah, man, I've got into it with a few people. Then I realized you fool yourself going back and forth with this person, man. They're probably playing right now.
Of course
they
they
got
are.
you lit up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the other thing, like you said, you explained to me, you said, yo, don't forget, look, somebody says something real smart out here or some bullshit to you, and then you look and they got like 7 followers. But you retweeted what they said and what you're gonna do to them.
Now
and you
100,000
got-
people's reading it.
Now 100,000 people of your fans are reading
reading it.
know this person.
Now they want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Best thing to do is just don't even respond.
Yeah, you can't.
Block.
You can't. Yeah, just block them.
I
That's
just
what
block.
I
I
do.
go block crazy every day.
Yeah, I just block them. People want to talk a lot of shit. They want to be angry, man. It's like you can choose to what you choose to put on that Twitter is a direct reflection of you as a human being. What you send out there, that's you, man. And if you get cunty, I don't need you in
That's
there.
right.
I don't need you in the mix. Put that block on you. You take care.
But hey,
Not,
I think if you want to talk to me that way, we should meet somewhere.
Do you know how to get to the dock?
It's funny how many people are out there looking to find somebody to hate. There's a lot of people. A lot of people are looking for you to stumble. So you point fingers and you go fuck yourself and
They want to do that. They want to, I don't know. I guess there's people who feel a lot of times that if you're failing, then that makes them
better. Yeah.
not fail. See, look, they're failing. They're failing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst. I'm happy to see him fail, that piece of shit. You're like, man, you don't even know
You
that
don't even
dude.
know this dude.
You never even met that dude.
I'm glad it's not the opposite. I would hate to have everyone try to kiss you all the time, like write you nice little love letters every day.
Who would be
Great today.
Who do you think would be the most annoying to be in that respect?
Either one of them, man. He can tell you, I broke up with this girl once. Am I okay? She just kept saying it.
Oh, really?
Are you okay?
Like every
Yeah,
10
baby,
minutes.
I'm fine. Once you go get something to eat, she come back. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. 20 minutes later, and then they even noticed it. So I finally said to her, "Look, I'm a grown man. Why do you keep asking me am I okay?" Over
Say it
and
how
over?"
you said it. Say it how you said it. Look, bitch, I'm okay.
What did you say? What really?
That's how I said it. Look, bitch, I'm okay.
I'm a grown man.
I'm a
If
grown
I wasn't
fucking
okay,
man.
do you think I'd come to you?
Right.
You think I would come to you for assistance?
You can really help me with my problems?
Is that what you said to her?
Yep. I said, never ask me am I okay again. Do you understand? Are you okay? I had to storm out of the room.
Maybe she just wanted to talk, but wasn't a good sentence starter.
She was. She had a problem, man.
Yeah.
She had a problem.
She had a problem. She had problems with. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
really whipped. I guess that's the way to put it.
She was dick whipped.
To the point where it was irritating.
You just broke her down.
When she was asking,
I don't
Rich,
gave
are
in.
we okay? Are you guys
Damn.
what's wrong with this chick, man?
Wow.
You don't want that to be the effect, though. You don't want somebody to be. That's too much.
She was just too into you.
Yeah, man. Somebody could be too into you. You know what I mean? Like, it's irritating. Come on, man. Back up, man.
I don't know, man. That sounds pretty good to me.
Nah.
Just need a few of them.
You have to experience it.
No.
Too
I
into
felt
you.
sorry for this dude.
You felt sorry because she
Come out
liked
the
him
room,
too
she's
much.
pacing in the hallway in front of my door, whatever.
Ready
What are you doing here?
at your beck and
I came
call?
to see if you're okay.
Can't see if
Was she hot? Was she hot?
She was nice looking, but that made her ugly, man. All your
Really?
okay stuff. She did it to the point where it was like, look, I'm avoiding you at all costs.
And did you ever tell her stop asking?
Yes, several times.
She wouldn't stop.
She couldn't stop.
What was the issue? She crazy? Little bit.
No, she's a little. She said, I'm obsessed with you. I was like, well, that means that you should go talk to a psychiatrist. If you're obsessed with anyone, you shouldn't be dealing with them. You should. That's not part of a healthy relationship. Obsession. You know.
What caused the obsession?
I don't know, man. Like some people,
Did you just fuck the shit out of her, Charlie
probably
Murphy?
did. You know what I'm saying? But some people
Must have. You
it
must have
had a
just
different
fucked the
effect
shit
on
out of
different
this
people.
girl. You broke her, dude. You broke her.
That
To the
was
point
what
where
I
she was like waiting outside your dog like your
okay?
door like a dog. She's like a bloodhound for you.
Want something to eat?
You okay? You okay?
How long?
Other
how many
women
times
get
did you
pissed off, right?
How many times did you have to fuck her before you broke her?
Once, man. Are you okay? Started from the first.
Really?
From the first session. Are you okay? I'm like, am I okay? Are you okay?
Charlie Murphy.
Are
Okay.
you okay?
Breaking girls' wills.
I must crush you.
Charlie did a Murphy. That
I'm gonna tell you something though, man. I'm tired of being single, man.
Charlie did a Murphy?
Charlie did a movie that's I thought was the same name as the Coconut Water, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's Cookout 2, CO2.
All right.
Cookout 2, yeah.
Yeah, with Mike
Did-
Tyson, right?
Mike Tyson's in the scene in the movie, yeah.
I'm in it too.
He's in it.
You,
Freeze
yeah.
is in it, yeah.
When's that coming out? Because you guys filmed that last year, or
We filmed like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
But But I don't know when it's coming out because that dude Jimmy Henson.
I talked to Shaq Kim, though. I told him when he was coming down in Miami, he said he's going to do a screening.
Oh, okay. One of the producers got put away, so I don't know.
He wanted to order movies.
You know what I mean? The movie's
funky
a good
world.
movie, man. Movies are funny. My best thrill was the fact that I had a chance to work. Like, I knew Mike Tyson before. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the whole journey from the guy who was a regular dude that was scared, and all these people around him telling him you could do this, and he did it, and he became this bigger than life person, all the way to to the end, to now the person that he is now. So you see Mike now, Mike got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? He's not. Nobody can say, oh yeah, he's out of control. He's not out of control. He's a married dude. He's calm. He's polite to people. He doesn't get in trouble no more. He got
Laughing.
laughing.
Yeah.
He's a regular dude, man.
It's interesting.
Yeah, he got his shit together now. So I feel good about that. You know, I got to work with him in that movie, so that was a good feeling, man. Because I hadn't seen him in years. I seen him when I did see him. He was back. You know what I'm saying?
You seen that documentary?
Yeah, I seen the documentary.
How fucking powerful was that?
The bird.
If you've never seen that Tyson documentary, is it just called Tyson? What is it
I
called?
think
Extremely
yeah.
powerful. You see a man
It is
cry
fucking incredible.
cry when he reflects on parts of his life.
Yeah.
Strong man like that. You have to realize that.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Right? That's a man who one
Peace.
time I went to his house and he was crying. 6 of them old. That's how come nobody's getting out the car? They said, you don't see that lion standing over there? Mike Tyson had a lion in his front yard.
Like Hangover style.
That's the only man whose house I ever went over. There was a lion in the front yard, loose.
Wow.
He was on the step.